Have you ever felt like something deep inside you is misaligned? Like you're going through the motions, but somewhere, something's missing? Maybe you've felt exhausted even after rest, or anxious even when nothing seems wrong. What if I told you, you're not broken, you're divided. You've been taught to operate like you're one singular thing, one identity, one body, one mind. But you are not one. You are four. And only when these four selves remember each other can you finally begin to feel whole again. There are four dimensions within you operating silently, powerfully, and often separately. And the more we ignore them, the more life feels like confusion wrapped in exhaustion. These dimensions are not theories. They are real systems, interwoven, breathing, speaking. The physical self, the emotional self, the mental self, and the spiritual self. They are not just parts of you, they are you. And each one has been whispering to you in a language you've forgotten how to hear. The physical self is the ground beneath your feet. It's the aches, the cravings, the rhythms of your biology. It doesn't speak in words, it speaks in tension, in tiredness, in restlessness. The emotional self is the river that flows inside your chest. It moves with love and loss, fear and joy. When ignored, it floods or dries. When honored, it becomes your compass. The mental self is the sky, filled with clouds of thoughts, beliefs, doubts, and stories. Some float by, some stay, but all of them shape how you see the world. And the spiritual self, it's the fire. It's the silent voice behind your desire to grow, to love, to become. It doesn't demand, it calls. Ever wonder why your mind wants to change but your body resists? Why you tell yourself everything's fine, yet still feel lost or hollow inside? These are the signs of separation, each self trying to speak, but none of them being truly heard. This is not dysfunction, this is disconnection. And healing does not begin by fixing what is broken. It begins by reuniting what was forgotten. Let's begin where life begins, with the body. The body is your home base. It's the only part of you that exists fully in the now. It doesn't care about your plans, your goals, or your deadlines. It cares about breath, rest, touch, movement, stillness. The body remembers what the mind forgets. Every trauma, every comfort, every moment you didn't fully feel, they live in your muscles, your posture, your gut. And yet we silence it, we drug it, shame it, push it. But when you start to listen, the body becomes a guide, a tight shoulder, a message, a racing heart, a call, insomnia, a protest. The body doesn't betray you, it just speaks a language most of us were never taught. Then comes the emotional self, the second layer, the deeper waters. We've been told emotions are irrational, that they're inconvenient, that they need control. But emotions are just information from a different kind of intelligence. Sadness, anger, fear, they're not enemies, they're signals. They point to wounds, to unmet needs, to dreams unfulfilled. When you feel too much, you're not defective, you're alive. Repressed emotion doesn't die, it waits, and when it's ignored long enough, it becomes illness. But here's the shift. Feeling fully is not indulgence, it's alchemy. When you allow sadness to speak, it transforms into clarity. When you honor anger, it becomes power. Your emotional self is not childish, it's wise beyond words. Now rise to the mental self, the realm of thoughts, logic, and beliefs. This is where you make meaning, but also where you build cages. Your mind is a storyteller, but not always a truthful one. It repeats loops, old fears, outdated beliefs, survival narratives, and you believe them because they sound like you. But just because a thought is loud doesn't mean it's true. The mind in harmony brings clarity, insight, strategy. But out of balance, it creates overthinking, judgment, paralysis. It's not about silencing the mind. It's about becoming the one who watches the mind. You are not your thoughts. You are the space they move through. And finally, the spiritual self. Not religion, not dogma, but the silent pull towards something greater. Call it soul, call it source, call it your highest self. It doesn't mind the name. 8. This is the part of you that longs for purpose, that asks, why am I here? It shows up in the quiet moments. Watching the sunset, holding someone you love, feeling awe in the face of mystery. But the modern world is loud, so we miss the whispers. The spiritual self doesn't compete. It waits. And when you listen, it doesn't give you all the answers. It gives you a direction. It's not about escaping the world. It's about remembering yourself within it. So here you are, a being of earth, water, air, and fire. 4 selves, 4 languages, 4 keys to unlock the same door. When one dominates, you feel off-center. When one is neglected, you feel unworthy. But when all 4 remember each other, that is when life changes. Not perfectly, not instantly, but profoundly. You begin to feel aligned, present, whole. So what now? Start small. Honor your body with sleep, movement, nourishment. Give space to feel without fixing. Notice your thoughts without becoming them. Sit in silence and ask your soul what it truly wants. These are not spiritual luxuries. They are survival skills. In a world that taught you to split, integration is rebellion, wholeness is healing, and presence is power. You are not one thing. You are a system, a symphony, a sacred mosaic of energies and truths. Don't try to silence your pain. Translate it. Don't chase balance. Create harmony. You are not lost. You are being called back to yourself. And maybe that's why you found this message today. Because some part of you already knows that your healing won't come from doing more, but from becoming more of who you already are. The path forward is not outside you. It's within. 4 selves, 1 life, and a new beginning. Right now.